Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, morning, or evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome back to the She Is Complete Summit. It has been wonderful getting to hear the feedback, getting to see the awesome posts and comments. Thank you also very much. If you're just joining us, you have missed. Yes, but don't worry. Get your notepads, get your phones, share it out. It is time for another awesome time of peep behind the scenes of one of the amazing women I have just gotten to know, and she is absolutely fabulous. Her name is Dupe Aleru. Thank you so much, Dupe, for coming.
Thanks. Yay, good introduction.
Uh, uh, great to have you here. Great to have you here. So, if in a few words, or yes, in a few words, just tell us who you are and what you do.
So thank you everyone for joining. She is Complete Summit. I appreciate you guys tuning in. My name is Dupe Aleru. I'm an edupreneur, education entrepreneur. I'm the founder and owner of an in-home tutoring company in Long Beach, California. I'm also a content creator. I create curriculums, videos, books, you name it. And I'm also a motivational speaker and author.
What? That is so amazing. That is so amazing. You're a woman with how many hands? Like 10 hands or 20
Right.
hands? And so awesome. So, you work with teens and tots, and that's really awesome. Tell us something more about that. I saw a video you did for a school or so. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. I'm trying to get more into the classroom. I started my company about 7 years ago. My company's name is Tutors for Tots, Tweens and Teens. Okay. So we serve students in grades K through 12, in-home tutoring. We do anything from core subject tutoring, special education, counseling, test prep. But I've also developed a program called Skill Hive, which stands for School, Career, and Life Enrichment. And it's a mentoring program for middle school and high school students to help them set goals and plan ahead for a brighter future. And so the video you're talking about is I'm trying to get back into the classroom. I'm a former teacher. So I really enjoy going back in and talking to the students and getting them to start thinking about what they want to do and be when they get out of school. So I've been definitely going and doing a lot more keynotes and speaking, and then as well as spreading awareness about my program.
Awesome, Mom. That's absolutely amazing. Now, if your life were to be a movie, you're looking back through your life experiences from when, as far back as you can remember till now, what would the title be and why?
Sure. I probably would just say, this is my go-to, branding thing. So I'm going to probably stick with that. But I would say my life from teacher to entrepreneur, because honestly, I think everyone has a powerful story.
Okay.
And I think that is my empowering story of how I was laid off 4 years in a row as a teacher. And then I took another job as a director of education, which was the education reporter pretty much. From a local newspaper, laid off again. So after 5 years of being laid off, I told myself I'm never working for anyone again, and I started my own company. So I think that's what my movie would be about.
That's what your movie would be about. Awesome, yep. Awesome. Being able to bounce back, the resilience queen and all that. And so, what would you say has been one or more misconceptions you had about life growing up, or even in recent time?
Probably I don't know, maybe life's fair. It's a very cliche, maybe generic answer, but growing up I was pretty sheltered. So okay. We tend to, everything kind of came easy and natural as a kid. And it wasn't until I moved out on my own, moved to Los Angeles County when I was around 20 to attend college, I started to really see whoa, a lot harder, especially, as an African-American woman, and just being on your own. I definitely realized, okay, life's a little bit different when mommy and daddy's not
around. Oh, okay, awesome. So what part has God played in all of this? What would you describe how would you describe God, in the light of your experiences, and how have you come to know him as a person?
I'm extremely, I actually just spoke last night for another thing, on a seminar, and I was explaining the title of it was Trust in the Process. And
Right.
over, I would say, gosh, the last 12 years of my relationship with God has just become stronger and stronger. And it's to the point where I don't even doubt, I don't even question, I just trust in him, and I know that he knows what's best. And I think it stems from me going through a horrific experience. I had a very bad medical issue in 2008. I could have died, and I had to have emergency surgery, and me being stripped away from my job as a teacher at that time and being on bed rest for 3 months. I mean, it was just like, why is this happening to me? That type of thing.
Yeah.
And so once I remember like going, like I literally nailed and I asked God, I said, if you get me through this situation, I promise you, like I will forever listen to you. We go through it, we're like praying to God, like, please. But I kept that promise. I'm like, I will always trust you and I will be doing your work.
A lot of people don't keep their promises, you know.
So like I think like since that point forward, I've never questioned him because he has never let me down. And it's so funny when things happen in the split moment, you know how you get upset? You're like, why is this happening? And then I'm thinking, you know what? I'm probably going to find out sooner than later. Yeah. And I'll be patient and I let go and let God and I'll figure out why. Yeah. So my relationship is strong. I mean, I read the Bible twice a day. I have my tag time alone with God. So I just, he's everything.
Yeah. And you share, and I think you share some of that on your Twitter, Instagram pages.
Yes. Snapchat. So I do a morning motivation show, and then I usually do like a morning prayer on Snapchat as well as Instagram.
Awesome. You know, a number of people are really very shy about talking about God or their love for God, especially online entrepreneurs. They're trying to say, okay, let's be careful here. But it's really amazing to meet wonderful women who are very, you know, open about it and saying, okay, look, I'm not all this by myself. You know, God is the center of who I am, and He is the power behind everything that you see and you admire. You know, thank you so much for yielding to purpose. It has been such an inspiration to people who are listening and who are watching over time. I'm sure you definitely wouldn't know everybody who's following you or who's a fan, you know, but if you were to be asked, or if you are asked this question, or let me just ask it straight away, what's your idea of a complete woman? Who is a complete woman to you? Does she even exist? The complete woman, the total woman. You know, we all heard about the proverbial Proverbs 31 woman who's up here, you know, and everybody's trying to reach, you know, and reach out and say, okay, don't worry, I'm doing this so that I can become like a Proverbs 31 woman, you know. And so, how would you describe the Proverbs 31 woman? And if she does exist today, what does she look like?
A complete woman to me is someone who is extremely self-aware. There's no perfect woman. You know, we all have like imperfections. But for me, if you're complete, you are completely living within your purpose. You have found your why, and you're doing something every day to make progress and being a better person and being of service to others. So if you're completely happy in your everyday life with your relationships, your finances, with how you are serving, you know, then you're complete. You know what I mean? And so it's going to vary from person to person, but it's all about making progress in life and living within their full potential.
Awesome. So I really love the fact that you narrowed it down to understanding your purpose and making progress in doing what you're supposed to do. Because you know, many people are distracted. The online world can be so noisy, and so you see this person doing this and this person is doing that, and you say, oh yes, I can do this, oh no, I can do that too, and you're getting pulled in several different places without focusing on what exactly it is you are built for and what exactly is your purpose, you know, and pursuing it with that vehemence that it deserves, you know. So in the same light, can a single woman achieve her purpose, her God-given purpose, without necessarily being married or having children or going through norms of society, what society dictates that you have to be or you have to have in order to be fulfilled?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like I said, every person has their own purpose in life. And so one woman's purpose might be to have the family and the kids and the white picket fence and all of that. And the next one, someone like, let's say, Oprah Winfrey, she has made a huge impact in the world and society. She's probably one of the most powerful women on the planet. And yet she doesn't have any children. She's not married. I know she's been kind of in this relationship, but it's one of those things where everybody's life is going to take a different path. And it all boils down to what makes you tick. If family makes you tick, then that's what you're going to do. If being a career woman makes you tick, then that's what you're going to do. You know what I mean? If you want both, you're going to find a way to balance both. But it's just each individual person is going to have like their own reasoning behind why they want to be here on earth and what's going to make them happy and feel fulfilled, And so, that's just my answer for that one.
I really love that answer, because many young ladies kind of put a cap on what it is they can do,
right?
And then they're waiting for when I get married, when I get settled. You hear the word, I want to marry and settle down, and then I can begin to pursue purpose. But that isn't what people should really be about. Even before you get married, you should be about knowing your purpose, knowing what should go on for you, so that you will guide in your choices of a life partner, so that you don't get with someone and say, oh, you're stopping me from my dreams. If you went on your path, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, you definitely have to have your own, like I like to say, why, you know what I mean? Like your own purpose, your own path, and then the same thing with your partner. So when you guys do come together, you're pretty much strengthening and helping grow as a family, rather than people getting relationships feeling that they need someone to complete them. No, you need to be complete yourself and go into the relationship being a whole. So two wholes come together, not two halves or two broken pieces trying to, make it work.
In the title of the theme of the summit is She's Complete, Becoming. The woman in the process of becoming. You talked earlier about trusting the process. How would you encourage or inspire a woman who is in the process of becoming, going from where she has been through a present process to reach out for where she can be? Because some people have been through things in their lives that have made them to think, okay, I cannot reach for my dreams, I cannot dream this big, I have been raped, or I have had my mother died when I was early, I lived with my stepfather and some other things, and they feel I don't have the best of life ahead of me. So what can you say to that kind of person in the process of becoming, or to encourage the person to begin the process of becoming?
So the thing about it is a lot of people don't like to hear this, but we all have baggage. We've all been through tough times, and it's not to rank them. One person's life experience is not worse. I mean, it is, you know what I mean? But we're not here to say which one is worse or which one is not. We all have our hardships. We've all, lost people or dealt with something that is traumatic, The thing about it is it's more aligned with how mentally strong you are. And so each individual person, someone could have, there's people out there who have been through, I don't know if you've ever read that book, A Child Called It. I think that's the name of it, A Child Called It. Wow. It's horrific, the stuff and abuse that this poor guy had to go through as a young child, and look at where he's at now. So at the end of the day, it's all about your mental strength and your perseverance to say, I'm not going to allow whatever happened in the past hold me back from being the person that I know I'm capable of becoming. And so it's all about the way you think. If you think you can, you will. If you think you can't, you won't. So your mentality has to be really aligned with the universe. What you put out is what you're going to get. And so I think that's the key. And a lot of people get stuck in that rut. They don't know how to get out of it. And the best way to get out of it is to change your mentality, to change what you're thinking, the words that you speak about yourself, what are you saying about who you are? So if you're speaking defeat over your life, well, guess what? You're going to be defeated.
Exactly.
So you have to always watch those things. And I had to learn that as well. And over the last, I would say 3-4 years, I've seen my life grow tremendously because I didn't allow negativity to come in. I cut off a lot of friends and a lot of things that were not right for my life. B, aligned with God. And then C, I watched the words that I speak. So
awesome. One, you cut off a lot of negativity. You kept them away. You aligned yourself with God, and then you began to confess positives. I didn't get that. Yeah, that is so awesome. It was as though we were on Coach Kemi's session. Kemi Oyeshola, she is the how to think expert, and then she was talking about how to create the life that you desire by changing your thoughts. And so everything that we are, everything that we do is a reflection, a direct reflection of how we think.
Thoughts become things.
Yes. And so whatever we are right now is as a result of how we have thought of ourselves in the recent past. And so there is no magic. Even if we can pray the house down, but if you're still thinking negative, the negative will continue. You know, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So everybody, it's as simple or as difficult as you make it to be. So you can become everything that you were meant to be, only if you start thinking the right things. And I love the part about putting away negativity, because many of us are we think that teenagers are the only ones who suffer peer pressure, you know, but they're not the ones who do. Peer pressure amongst women right now is more of, oh, I'm going on a vacation, or she has her children in social schools, or she rides the kind of cars, she has designer bags and shoes. And so we tend to begin to compare ourselves. Okay, if she approves of me, and then I'm doing okay. If he says I'm okay, you don't need anybody's approval. Right. If they don't like you, it shouldn't influence who you are and how you think of yourself. I don't know. Yes, I just have to get that out. Sorry.
I all these videos about this. I'm all about, like, I like this saying: validation is for parking, not for people. Not anybody's validation. If you are living within your purpose and you know who you are and where you're going, everybody else's opinion should not even matter. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where you have to just be living for you. Yeah.
Exactly. As in living for you and living for you, and living for you meaning for yourself, good for yourself, and good for other people.
Exactly.
Living a life of impact. So what are your last words for this 14-year-old? The 14-year-old who is listening here, or who her mom have dragged her to say, come and hear this. They're talking about you. You know, they come on early on social media and they're trying to think, okay, giving them right information. So especially you are a teen, tots, twins, and teens.
Teens, yes.
Yes, and so what will you say? I mean, give us like a 5-minute speech, or for the teenager that's watching now.
Like, you know, I always like to say, my whole thing is, you know, in life, even at a young age, you know, we're learning about all these like terminologies like self-awareness and, you know, like growth mindset. And I think now these children in 2017, they have such an advantage that we didn't have growing up. You know, technology is at its highest that it's ever been, you know, peak, and information is at our fingertips. There's so many things that they have that can help elevate their lives at a faster level than what we had growing up in the 80s or early 90s. And so to all the kids out there listening, my thing is that, you know, find your why, figure out what you're good at. Ask yourself, what are my talents and who do I want to become? Because people are starting at a younger age, and innovation has no age. If you want to innovate, if you want to create and become someone, you don't have to say, I want to wait till I graduate high school, or I want to wait till I get out of college. And that's not to say, you know, to pressure everybody, because not everybody's meant to be an entrepreneur. And that's not to say you have to start your own business, but just be self-aware of who you are. That way you can start doing the things today that will help, you know, your future later. So figure out who you are, where you're going, and what you need to do in order to get there. And that's what I like to tell kids. Like, start taking action now.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So there's no time to waste. You know, people are breaking the records younger.
Like
So
5 years old. There's like 5-year-olds like making more money than us. It's like, what?
wow.
A lot more people too. So it's like, you know, there's no age limit at this point. I think we're all on equal playing ground. We just have to be resourceful. I think a lot of people make excuses and they're saying, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough but they're not being resourceful. Use the resources that you have and help use those to get you to the next level, and then just keep on, you know, growing.
Awesome. So if anyone watching wants to come to learn more, contact you, you know, follow you up on social media, how can they reach you?
Sure. So Instagram is probably the best place right now. I'm putting out a lot of content. So you can follow me at Dupe, DUPE _Aleru, ALERU. That's my Twitter handle and my Periscope handle. But you can also follow me on Snapchat because I do a lot of morning motivation. And my Snapchat is at Delish, DEELISH18. So pretty much where I'm at. And Instagram, you know. Oh, on my website. You guys can visit my website, dupealeru.com. My company's website's tutorsfortots.com, especially if you're in the educational field, you want to collaborate, definitely contact me.
Okay, awesome. So do you have anything for those who are attending? Yes, you mentioned a freebie, you mentioned something.
Oh, yeah, so I don't know how you're going to do like the contest or anything like that, but I am giving away a free mentoring session. It is a one-on-one It is a 1-hour session, and
are you kidding me?
No, they can go on my website, and it says she is complete. So they would go and purchase it underneath your name for the. So it will be free, and they can choose either personal development to try to work on themselves or business development. Anyone who's kind of starting a small business or needs to get to that next level in their business.
Awesome. This is going, as many as are listening to this, if you just go to dupealeru.com, go grab it fast as fingers first. But anyway, for those who are going to be in the mastermind, I think you also want to benefit from this. Thank you so much, Dupe, for doing this. It has been really amazing. I've learned so much. And I know everyone who's been watching, who's been listening to this, they have gotten away with so much impact. Thank you for sharing your awesomeness.
Thank you. Bye, you guys.
Bye. And to you who is watching, if you remember, it is not about them, it's about you. You make the decisions on your life. God has put in a whole lot. God has deposited so much inside of you. Do not let him down. You are beautiful. You are awesome. You are complete. Go shine your world now. Take care. Bye-bye.
You're amazing, Ruth. Love you.